Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And again, my name is Natasha. And for today's tutorial, I wanted to create a wedding makeup look. This video is also a collaboration with the beautiful Belleza by Valentina one. She is so gorgeous, very sweet girl and very talented. I will leave her channel link in the bottom bar in the description box, just along with the video link in case you guys are wanting to check her out. If you And just to quickly explain to you, we decided to team up and make a wedding tutorial. I decided to do more of a natural look. On the other hand, she is doing more of a dramatic glam makeup. Guys, so let's get started. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. Okay, my love, so let's just get started. As you can see, I already did my eyebrows. It's crucial that you prime your lids before you apply any eyeshadow, because that is just going to help you with the blending process, and it's going to make your shadows a lot more vibrant and make your shadows last a lot longer. You can use a concealer or you can use a primer. I also recommend this one, which is the Air Patrol by Benefit. It's a very good one. And you want to make sure that you apply all over. And this is just going to cancel out any redness or veins popping out. So the next step I do strongly recommend is for you to set that primer or that concealer in your eyes, because when you start applying your eyeshadow, it's just going to make the blending process a lot easier, trust me. If you don't set it, I feel like your eyeshadow goes in very streaky. So let's go ahead and do that. And I am just using the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to be using the yellow shade. I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. For some reason I can't talk. And I'm going to be using the Tempera shade, which is it is a matte shade. It's a very beautiful vanilla-ish color. And I'm going to be using this palette, which I'm very excited to use. I just got it in the mail yesterday, so I want to try it out. I'm going to be using this beautiful light brown color, and it's this one right here. Lid color, I'm going to be using more like a rose gold kind of shade. I think it complements a lot of skin tones, and it just makes your eyes very beautiful. So I'm going to be using the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm going to be using this color right here. For another crease color, I am going to be applying this one. It's actually a blush, but I love this color as I'm using it as an eyeshadow as well. It has a little bit of speck of golden in there too, but it's beautiful. And this one is by Coralista and Benefit. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that in the crease and windshield wipers, and then also you want to go in circular motions. And now for the next color, I am going to be using this plum, and it's also by the Carli Bybel palette, and this is very beautiful dark Plum, and I'm just going to be using just a little bit of that product and apply it and concentrate most of it in the outer corner. And on here, guys, I'm just using a blending brush just to go ahead and blend that out and make sure you don't have any harsh lines. The black eyeshadow, and this one is by MAC, in an angle brush. And I dip it in there and I try to use this in replacement of the gel eyeliner, so it's going to give it a more natural look and at the same time a little bit of a smoky eye as well, and this will help your eyelashes blend in better and you won't be able to see the band. Very close to the lower lashes, I mean to the upper lashes. With another brush, it can be any smaller brush that you may have, you want to go back and smoke it out so it doesn't look so harsh, just like so, just like that. I'm going to apply my falsies, but first I'm going to apply a coat of mascara, and I'm using the Telescopic Carbon Black L'Oreal mascara. You don't have to apply too much, it doesn't really matter because again you're going to be putting on falsies. It's more like a glowy finish. It's the Nars, and this one's extremely very high coverage. So for today, I'm just going to use the Nars just because it's one of my favorites. And quickly, I forgot, very important too, is to apply your primer. I'm going to be using this one, and it's the Pore Professional by Benefit. And it's also going to cover up any pores. I am going to apply this foundation with my damp beauty blender. I'm going to dot this all over my face. You want to go in their ears as well, just so that everything blends and it's all one color. And I use a concealer that is full coverage. Sometimes I do color correcting if they have very dark circles. Of course, you want to go back with that setting powder, and I'm going to be using the same palette from Kat Von D in the yellow shade that's in the middle, and you want to go back and set that concealer. You don't want it to be smearing all over the place. You want to make sure that it stays in place. I typically choose and go for this one the most. It's the Bahama Mama Bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics, and it's a beautiful shade. And I use this Morphe brush, which is the Morphe R5. The Airspun loose powder, and then I go in with any makeup sponge, the sponge that I typically go for in order to apply the Airspun powder, and I like to use this technique just to clean up the contour area. Pretty much baking technique. To start doing my lower lash line, I'm going to apply a very nudie eye pencil. I don't like to use black just because it is very, very harsh. If I don't use the nude, I then use like a brown eyeliner. And now, using the Juvia's palette that I used before, I'm going to be using the same colors that I used in the crease, and I will apply that now in my lower lash line. And now on top of that, I'm going to be applying that lighter plum. Mostly in the outer corner. And you want to go in with a blending brush and just smoke it out a little bit. Make sure that it's no harsh lines. Go ahead and start with your mascara and your lower lashes. For highlighter, which is my favorite part of it all, I'm going to be using the Mary Low Minimizer highlighter. Blush, I'm going to be using one of my favorites as well. It is by Milani and it's in the shade Luminoso. A lot of people talk about this so much. You can get it at any drugstore. It's a beautiful peachy blush and it has a little bit of gold in there, but you can't even see it. It's so pretty and I feel like it goes very well with any skin tone. And now with a stippling brush, you want to go ahead and wipe all that powder that you have here underneath. Clean that out. And with the same highlighter that I used in my face, I'm also going to apply it in my inner corners just to make that area a little bit brighter and make it pop. And finally, the lips. I'm going to be using this nudie one, and it's by Too Faced Melted Liquid Long Wear Lipstick, and it's in the color Melted Nude. It's a beautiful color. Okay, you guys, so finally the last part is, which is very important to me, just like the foundation, is to set your makeup. The MAC Fix Plus, and I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And the reason why I use both of them is because I feel like the MAC one doesn't really help with the longevity of your makeup. It does help with removing that powdery feeling that you may have left over in your face. And the Urban Decay one, I feel like it does help with the longevity of your face, of your makeup. So I'm going to spray the MAC one first. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay one. This completes this makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's a very nice purpley makeup look, very natural, and I hope that you guys were able to learn something new. I hope that you were able to enjoy it. Mwah.